Welcome to my blue circle.
Me and my cats want to talk to you about some things that maybe you didn't learn in your yoga class. Maybe you learned and then you forgot. Maybe you didn't learn it because there was no time. Maybe because you joined a little bit later. Or maybe you arrive always 5 or 10 minutes later, or you leave 5 or 10 minutes early. Maybe you didn't learn them because you don't come to class regularly. Maybe you change teachers often and then you don't get to stay with one yoga teacher for a long time, so you kind of miss their flow, let's say. Maybe you didn't learn it because you didn't ask. Maybe your teacher didn't say it. Maybe your teacher said it only once or mentioned it, and then he or she hopes that you would remember, which is impossible, right? You cannot remember everything. Maybe because your teacher hopes you will find out for yourself. It's not your fault. It's probably not your teacher's fault. It's probably everybody's fault because there is so much information and it's normal that it passes you by. So in each video, I want to give you just a little bit of a tiny information and to help you remember these crucial things that will help you improve your yoga practice and maybe also your everyday life.
Now, let's talk about KAPALABHATI.
What is KAPALABHATI? People usually say that KAPALABHATI is a pranayama that makes you energized. This is maybe a little bit wrong. It is kind of true, but technically KAPALABHATI is a cleansing technique.
KAPALABHATI is composed of two words. The first word is kapal, which means the cranium, the forehead, this part of your skull. And the bhati means the light. To an extent it means knowledge.
So it brings the light to your forehead, to your cranium. It cleanses your brain to make it simpler. So this is your cranial cleanse or the forehead cleanse, which brings the breath or the air up through your nose, and it rushes, it makes the friction here in the nasal cavity, passes through this little part where then it affects your brain. How do we do KAPALABHATI?
We use the abdominal breath, but we exhale rapidly and we just control the exhale. The inhale is sort of natural and spontaneous.
Can you see me?
With the diaphragm, we're just going to push in and up on the exhale. So we are pushing in and up on the exhale. And then the inhale, normal. So it's gonna be like this. Okay. Like this. As you can see, there is the audible friction of the air coming out of the nostrils. This is how your nostrils also get a little bit of the cleaning. With time, you're going to increase the speed of the exhale and the intensity, as well as the number of the exhales you're going to do in one round. If you want to do KAPALABHATI, do it in the morning. Don't do it if you have any ulcers, if you have high blood pressure, if you have heart problems. KAPALABHATI should be practiced in the morning on the empty stomach, and I will probably give you some more details down there because I cannot cover everything in a short video. Start slowly and with maybe maximum 5 exhales, and then do 3 rounds of 5. Maybe with time, with the month or so, you add more exhales and you become faster. We usually say at the beginning every 2 seconds. Exhale every 2 seconds. And then with time you start increasing it to 1.5 seconds and then 1 second. But these are just technical issues. I just want to
make it clear that Kapalabhati is not a pranayama. It's a cleansing technique, one of the Shat karmas, and that's it.